welcome to my channel. My name is Usianda Mavimbela, but you know how it is. I am your girl Sia because we are best friends. Okay, first of all, I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you so much for my new subbies. I do appreciate the fact that you guys, you know, take time to watch my videos, and it gives me, like, it encourages me to continue, like, you know, doing what I'm doing. However, today we're going to be talking about why is it so difficult, like dating 2000s, like, well, 2020, 2021, right? Because we're just like in the middle of the year currently. Like, why is it so difficult dating? Are we not saying the right things? Are we not meeting the expectation? Do people not even want to commit? Like, what does this mean? You know, what is happening? I also just want to touch base on Blue Therapy. It's like a show that I'm currently watching on YouTube. If you guys haven't, please, after watching my video, go on to, you know, the search engine, type Blue Therapy. Okay, those subjects and everything that they're talking about is basically them just focusing on, you know, relationships, communication, you know, somebody not understanding what you're saying, expectations in the relationships not being met, and all of that. You might find some villains.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
You might find your faves, but it's really informative. I love it, and it just shows that, you know, with me personally, I love therapy. I think that's the best thing to ever do for yourself. Invest in therapy in any parts of your life. Okay, the last one, Porsha Williams, Simon.
I didn't hear nothing. That's suspicious. That's weird.
Come on, guys. Really? Like, I don't know. This kind of signs things off for this year, but I don't know if they're trying to make us, you know, get excited for the next season. But I'm here for it. I'm watching. I want to see how it's gonna unfold. I want to see where it started. Okay, but you know how we do. Okay, I am obviously gonna go ahead as really quick, fast, informative videos that we'll all enjoy. I love you guys a lot. Please watch till the very end. Like, share, subscribe, do your thing. Much love. Oh.
Hey, kings and queens. So right now I am just removing my wig that I recently washed. I've got another video for you guys where I illustrate how you guys can wash your wig. Well, basically remove the glue off your, you know, your lace front. So now I'm just using the Got2b glue, and I've just applied that. In fact, I think it came across as very strong, acidy, like on my eyes. My eyes are very sensitive, so you can see me tearing up, and I'm just cleaning up my face. The extra glue on my face, and then I'm just allowing it to dry, and I'm just combing the hair back from the lace front because I do not want it to stick on my face or anywhere, you know, where it's not needed. And then there we go, ta-da. Carefully making sure that I am laying it exactly where I actually sprayed the glue. And I'm just pressing down with my fingers to make sure that everything is in place. Yeah. So if there's anything that I don't like about this wig, it's the fact that it is really short in the front. But anyway, I bought this about, what, 2 years ago, a year ago. And these things are kind of expensive. It's one of those things where you kind of like need to, if you're a working mom and you are not like a full-on, you know, what, influencer, you don't get these things for free. We literally need to buy these things. So yeah, you kind of like need to save up for it. So yeah, I am just obviously making sure that it stays in place. Just adding pressure with my scarf. You will notice as to, you know, the way I'm styling it. I just want to make sure that you guys understand that about 2 weeks ago on my birthday, so there's a lady who just washes all my wigs. I send my wigs over through to her, and she does everything. No, and I love that about it. However, on the day of my birthday, I asked if she could curl my wig. And well, she did tell me that that's not something that she specializes in, but you know what, she wanted to help me out. And because I was working on the day, and she was like to me, no, it's fine, she'll do it. So she did, right? And I wasn't really impressed. Well, you know, I was expecting, well, because she did set the expectation. However, it came back smelling burnt. All my ladies, you know how it's like when you actually, you know the smell of burnt hair? You know when your hair is burnt like by heat? So that's what happened. So I'm trying to lay off the heat. I'm trying to be really kind to my hair. So that's why I'm just avoiding it. So right now I'm just, you know, creating a pathway in the middle. And I'm just going to, you don't really, you know, people are using hot brushes, hot combs. Yes, my apologies. People use hot combs. I'm trying to avoid those as well. Heat damage. So I'm just going in with my dryer, and I believe I'm kind of done at this point. This girl, I'm so dramatic. I need to rest. So that's just the olive oil mousse. I think you guys already know this. Just to make sure that I don't have any flyaways. And I like to have that right before the ears. You know, it kind of makes it look a bit cute and natural. I don't know. It isn't so hectic. So yeah. So you can see that the hairstyle is not hectic. And look at it. Does it not look convincing? I guess that's the whole point of having a wig, is to make sure that, you know, the illusion is there. You know? Yeah. So now I'm just adding on the scarf back. And you know what time it is. You guys know what time it is. Yeah. So I did say that I obviously want to, you know, go into the subject as to why dating is difficult, right? My thing is, you know, it's just that difficult is because people, you know, are not honest from the get-go. People are not honest. People, you know, don't know what they want. People have hidden expectations. People do not know how to communicate effectively. And people are dating like with no intention. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this: if you meet an individual that has, you know, his own life experiences and all these things, like you're meeting an individual, a person, you know, and you don't know this person, and and you're also meeting this person as being an individual. You know, you have your previous histories and, you know, unhealed child traumas and all of those things, right? And you guys do not want to be in a relationship, and you guys are just going there for the sake of just doing it, then it's going to fail. But if you meet someone and you guys both want to be in a relationship and you guys are prepared to put in the work, I think that's just a different story. And those things do happen. They don't happen all the time, but they do happen, where you just meet a guy and you know, and he likes you, and from the get-go he reassures you that I want you and this is what I want us to do. But nowadays everyone is afraid because, you know, people are dating people for their own personal reasons, their own personal gains and all those things, you know. So yeah, that's just one of those things. Yeah, and that's just my conclusion. Another thing, I really cannot comment more than, you know, I can't make more statements because I've in relationships and, well, a relationship, not so many. And that's another funny thing about me is that, you know, I don't have much dating experience, because I think if I'm going to count, I've been in like 4 serious relationships. I don't count me trubulo, you know, I don't count those things where I have I've never had a thing with me. I've never had a thing whereby I am with someone for like 6 months. No, it's usually like a year, 2 years, 3 years, and then it ends. So like I can say that. So I've been in relationships where, yeah, it works, and then somewhere along the line that I'm unhappy. And I think one of the reasons why, it was just me cutting myself short and not fully communicating exactly what I want. So basically it was a combination of me playing myself and also me settling. So yeah, That's just my take, yabo. So up until you decide to be fully selfish, love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, no one else is going to love you. So if you set the bar high and you meet a man who is also very much confident, he is not going to be afraid to, you know, to conquer you. That's what they say, right? Yeah. So now we're going to just talk about the Porsha situation. I love Porsha because, you know, I grew up watching her. Another thing is that I've always felt like the other girls within the housewives never really liked her. I think it was because she was probably the youngest and the prettiest, you know. But, you know, the years have gone by. And now this whole situation with Felon and Simon. I mean, basically, guys, we can't say that, I can't introduce my men to my friends. I think a lot of people were triggered by this, you know, this whole thing. She was very controversial. Well, at the very same time, I kind of feel like it's not really much of a big deal. You know, with the whole, you know, rumors, it's alleged that they're friends. But, you know, when you're reading the blogs and you're following up on the story, apparently she does not know this person. She only met her on set because basically you know, Porsha would be the person that would introduce her to the actual show, right? And she would come in as her friend. So yeah, that's how she ended up meeting this man. And if this man, you know, gave her, you know, the assurance and the idea that, listen, I want you and I want to be with you, and maybe the reason why we had to meet through, you know, Felon, then it is what it is. I hope I'm pronouncing this woman's name right. And I guess at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be happy. Life is very short, you guys. So I'm on the fence with this one. I'm not going to say anyone is right or anyone is wrong. People should live life the way that they want to live it. Honestly, people are dying every day. There's like a lot of socio-economic issues that are not being addressed, rather than us focusing on, you know, celebrities dating people who are, you know, alleged to be friends. None of my business. But anyway, it is what it is. It do what it do. The show, please guys, go onto YouTube. Like I did say, just go search for, you know, the show. It's just called Blue Therapy, and you just follow up. I feel like, you know, with the couples, Jamal and Deborah's love language is definitely security and material things. And I think, you know, she needs to also try and understand that love doesn't necessarily mean physical things all the time. But I think it's just a short time and then they'll be fine. They need to work, and they're a young couple, so, you know, changes can be made and adjusted so that everyone is happy, because the guy is very respectful. I love him. Oh my God, he's so respectful. And with regards to Paul and Chioma, Paul, I feel like he's very guarded. I feel like Paul is very guarded and he doesn't understand the whole concept of therapy. But I mean, I'm going to continue watching, and up until I see, you know, I see exactly, you know, what happens, you know, because right now he's coming across as if he does not want to listen to his girlfriend. He does not want to understand where she's coming from. So I can't really judge him because we personally don't know these people. We're just watching them from that point of view. But, you know, I always try to be open and try and be biased. So now I hope, you know, that they come out from it. I just, both the couples, I just honestly hope that they stay together. But if they don't, yeah, that's just how it is. That's one thing that I've learned this week, is that no matter what happens in our lives, even though we have no control over anything that happens, you know, in our lives, we can always just trust God, because God gives us the opportunity to start from the beginning. So look at your life, whatever that has happened to you, whatever that has transpired or whatever, you know, it happened. But every day you wake up, you get, like, you know, you get the opportunity to start over again. And isn't that beautiful? Isn't that reassuring? And doesn't that just make you feel that, you know, that you've got so much more to give? you know, if it's for me, I just love the whole concept behind it. It assures me, and it just reminds me of how much God loves me, and how my ancestors are always going to be there for me, you know, and how God's angels are always around me. And yeah, that makes me happy. Yeah, because I am that girl. So basically, we're almost done. All right, so now I'm just applying my lipstick. I will apply my lashes shortly after that, and then I'm going to apply a lip gloss. And this is a lipstick from Revlon. Bought this last year. And yeah, basically I'm really happy with this look, you guys. Just want to obviously say that, you guys, I appreciate this engagement. I love that you guys watched till the very end. I appreciate it. I know that, you know, we can go further. I love the engagement, man, guys. I don't really have much more to say. I'm just happy. So here we go. Your sister, your friend, your auntie, your girlfriend, your wife. Get into it. Guys, please like, share, subscribe. See you. Bye.